Hey Airsofters, are you looking at getting the Matrix M4 Sportsline with the G3 gearbox? Well, today is your lucky day because we're going to be reviewing this rifle. Stay tuned till the end because we're going to be doing an accuracy range test and a chrono. Alright guys, let's get it. Alrighty then, here's the box. It's nothing special, very basic. Got the Matrix logo, Tactical Systems. And on the side, same thing with some caution. On one side, we got the SNT AEG G3 Generation 3. That's what the G3 stands for. Anyway, alright, let's open up the box. Shall we? Okay, so, got your basic manual. Good old S&T. There's not much in the manual, so it's pretty basic, just like everything else, every other manual. At the end, you got your exploded views on both the rifle, gearbox, and magazine. 300 round magazine. Yeah, there's already BBs in it. It doesn't come with BBs. I put BBs in this thing after testing it, so that'll be in a later video. And so yeah, there you go. That's all there is in the box. So let's go over the features and qualities of this airsoft gun. Starting from the back of the stock, you got a back plate that comes off. It's got like a rubber texture to it. And you take off this cap here, which reveals the insides of the stock here. You got your Tamiya connector. You can easily fit a 9.6 volt nickel metal hydride battery or 11.1 nunchuck style LiPo battery. All right, so moving to the stock itself, it's a retractable crane stock that has 6 positions. We have a quick detach for sling and sling holes, so you can put your favorite sling on there. Oh yeah. We have a nice, sweet looking charging handle for this rifle. To pull the charging handle back, got a rotary style hop up. Manual says that it holds the bolt to the rear when it actually doesn't. I looked into it, and the bolt release does not hold the mock bolt here. So you have to hold it back when you adjust the hop up for this particular model. On one side of the rifle, we got a sweet looking American flag on the receiver. On the opposite side, we got a picture of a Spartan or Roman with the serial number and caliber. There you go. Moving on to foregrip, we got the basic foregrip. The iron sights on this rifle are adjustable for windage and elevation. Here and even here. Just like the real thing. And then you got your bayonet attachment and your sling attachment right here. And then everything else is pretty much like a normal M4. And of course your orange tip. Unfortunately, the box doesn't come with a flash hider, so you're pretty much stuck with the orange tip unless you got something laying around or even a suppressor or something. But yeah, so that's about it with the external features. So we'll go ahead and move on to the internal specs of this rifle. So this rifle comes with the G3 gearbox. It's the same as the G2 gearbox, but the only difference is that they made it easier to do the quick change spring in this thing. So all you have to do is take off the buffer tube and then you'll have access to it. Its hop-up system is a rotary type. The hop-up bucking inside is pretty basic, just your plain Jane bucking and nub. The barrel itself, it's listed to be 363 millimeters, but I measured it out and it actually is 380 millimeters. So inside the gearbox is a MOSFET and microswitch, which is pretty interesting for how cheap this rifle is. It's got a aluminum cylinder, a plastic nozzle, and it's supposed to have reinforced steel gears inside as well, with a piston with a metal rack and a ported piston head. So if you guys want to look at a more detailed review of the gearbox itself, check out the iCard above right here, where I do a breakdown of this gearbox. Moving on to battery compartment, you can fit a stick type LiPo battery or a 9.6 nickel metal hydride battery, or you can also fit a 11.1 LiPo battery in this. So you're wondering what mags fit? Don't worry guys, I got you covered. So the mags that we're going to be testing is a GNG 120, KWA 120, PTS EMAG 30 round, a PTS PMAG high cap, Evike BAMF Generation 2 mag, Mag Vietnam 120, Tokyo Muri low cap, and ICS high cap. Alright, here's the graph. This is what I found. On the left side of the graph is what fits, and the right side of the graph is what feeds. So if you guys made it this far in the video, and you're enjoying the content, consider hitting that like and subscribe buttons, which will help me create more content like this video for you guys. Time to chrono. Let's get it done. So we're going to chrono with 0.2 gram BBs. We're going to do 10 shots to get an average, and then we'll move on to the next step. That is low. For the record, this is the 300 FPS version, but it's a good thing it's got a quick change spring system in it, so we can always upgrade it. Though, it's supposed to be 300 FPS. I got a sneaky suspicion that this thing is having compression problems, which I'll make a video of tearing down this gearbox, and I will leave a link to it in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. But Wyshtech, what about the rate of fire? Got you covered there. And we'll be testing with a 9.6 volt battery. The rate of fire was kind of expected, right around 1,000 rounds per minute. Not bad a fire rate for a gun less than $150. Alright, it's time to do an accuracy range test. We're going to be shooting at 50 foot, 75 foot, and 100 foot range targets using 0.2 gram BBs. Due to the nature of the low FPS this thing's putting out, we're going to have to use some light BBs. Alright, let's go. 10 shots, 50 feet. Here we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 75 feet target, 10 shots. Here we go. 4, 5, 6. Alright. 100 foot target, 10 shots. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so here are some of my final thoughts. I'll start off with the good things about this rifle. This rifle comes with, out of the box, a MOSFET and a microswitch, which is pretty impressive for the price point that this rifle sells for under $200. There's also a quick change spring so you can change your FPS. The battery storage fits a nunchuck style batteries. So some of the bads, it acts up in the cold. It starts acting like the battery's dead when it's not. And the FPS, it's much lower than what is advertised. We were averaging about 260, 270 when it's supposed to be shooting 300 for this model. And that's about it. As far as everything else goes, the material feels great and everything else is pretty impressive. I mean, it's a really good starter gun. Some recommendations I will give you guys. The first recommendation I would make is changing the hop-up bucking to a Maple Leaf MR hop and a Maple Leaf Omega nub, because this just has the basic bucking and nub inside of it. BBs I would recommend shooting out of this particular model would be 0.25 gram BBs, no higher than that because the FPS is just so low. But if you change out the spring and get it up to 350 or 400 FPS even, then consider using 0.28 gram BBs. A battery recommendation I would use for this rifle would be any 11.1 nunchuck style LiPo battery. That way you can take advantage of the quick trigger response that this rifle has to offer. I'll leave links in the description down below in case you guys are interested. So if you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button down below. I hope you guys had fun, because I know I did, making this video for you. And thank you so much for watching. Wyshtech signing off. Bye.